All right, I'm just checking in with you. I posted a new blog today and I've just been putting them here on YouTube. That way I've got a place that I know sometimes I reference back to my clients about things that had happened in my life, as a real life coach and how I get to deal with the same shitty thoughts that they get to deal with. They're not going to go away. But over the last weekend, I got back from my trip with my son and I had three screw ups. What, me? Oh, hell yeah. I'm human too. I mean, no matter how much planning that I do, there's still, it's going to be fuck ups in my life. And these are three that really just stuck out for me. And I wanted to share them with you in the blog. And of course, put them on here so it has a home that they live in case, you ever wanted to come back and listen to it. And those three fuck ups really started with my thoughts. Because I had a little bit of a beat down about some actions that I had took while I was away from home. And that's never useful. And the second one was I was ruminating on what I should have done while I was gone, like in my business, things that I told myself I was going to get done because I had made a plan. Like these are the items that I would like to see, get accomplished while I was gone. Well, I didn't do them, not all of them. So I was ruminating, just kept spinning in the thoughts about I should have done them. And I also had a thought about restricting the food for this upcoming week because I had, off plan eats and had some off plan drinks. I mean, it's like I was looking back at that past and had a thought about it. And then normally it's like, oh God, what actions I would have took from it. Well, these are just normal shitty thoughts. I am not a special unicorn. Neither are you. So many times we drop into old habit thoughts because we have practiced them so many times for so many years. They're just on lock. We just keep doing them. But what I want to share with you today is it's okay. It's not a problem. And these thoughts are not a problem. Looking back at them, I noticed that they were surfacing just because I went off plan. Because I pride myself as a badass planner. I make my plan every day. I assess my plan every day. So I was using a little bit of judgment there. But the fact is, losing weight does not have to be perfect. You can overeat, you can eat off plan, and you can still lose weight. Now, it's the decision that you make after these overeats and off plans is what matters. Taking the moment and just slowing down my roll means slowing down my brain. I had to look, well, I didn't have to, but I chose to look at my actual data because that calms my brain down and it would calm yours down too because you're looking at the facts and reminding yourself facts happen and I know I'm going to have a thought about them, which is going to create my actions and results. And if I want better results, then I need to look at that thought process. And that means I got to go and look at the actual data. So what did this look like for me? Well, 4 times I ate off plan. Means I ate things that I did not plan for, or the drinks, because one of them was actually a drink and not an eat, but I was off plan. But the fact was, it was only 4 times. 4 times out of 27 meals, 27 opportunities that I was eating or drinking while I was traveling. That means 85% of the time I ate on plan. Now, this means it's my sweet spot for weight loss. I know this because if I was doing 50-50, I would be living in my maintenance world. Like I would not be losing weight. So I want to always do better than 50 or 60% eating on plan. So in 2 years, looking at the actual data, in 2 years, I have never had a perfect week of eating exactly according to plan. I have overate at least once per week in 2 years and still lost my weight. What does that look like? I've lost over 75 pounds and I have kept it off. Okay. So looking at the situation, I was just letting my brain have thoughts. And those thoughts were only seeing the negative. So I had to take the actual data, looking at the facts. I was able to look at what else was true. And this is something that I teach my clients. You may have a thought, but you have to also think, what else is true? Well, I'm normal. That's true. I have normal thoughts. That's true. And I will not let any past events create my future. So going forward, nothing changes. I know planning works for me. How do I do this? Well, I know I'm going to go back to my foundational tools to making my plans. Nothing's going to change. I'm not going to go off the rails. I'm not going to say fuck it. Because in the past, that would have my thinking, great, I'm just going to restart on Monday. Let's just throw away the progress I've had so far and just start over. And then go to the kitchen cabinets and just eat my face off. That's the old me. The new me, well, the new me looked at the data, calmed my brain down, and realized I'm just normal. So my question to you is, have you ever seen yourself do this? Have those moments, just fuck it, and then lead right into doing things that did not give you the results that you want. So this is what's different with me now. And this is something I can also teach you. Knowing this work, knowing how my thoughts drive me, how they would normally have me turning to food instead of the facts, that's what's changed my life. So my question to you, is it time to change yours? I want to make it easier for you when the old shitty thoughts come up and how you can deal with them without the food. So if you're really ready to how to discover this for yourself and how to make plans for thoughts like these so that your weight loss becomes easier, I would love for you to check me out, to book a chat with me. Hey, I have an alarm. That's part of my planning. I plan alarms to go off to remind me, hey, this is something you said you wanted to work on. But if you're ready, I'd love for you to go over to my website. The shortest version would be nogaincoach.com. That's NOGAIN coach, COACH.com. Go to the top, you can sign up to get 3 tools from me to unfuck your diet. And you also can book a quick chat with me. So let's talk about how I can move you forward in your weight loss. How I can help you deal with your thoughts instead of dealing with them with food. Also on my website, there's a weekly blog. There's every blog I've ever written for the last year. You can also check out about the normal shit that comes up in my life as a weight loss coach. Because I'm not a special unicorn. Neither are you, my friend. I'll talk to you later.